Hey everybody, I hope you're well. We're going again. Sorry, I'm like messing around here with the screens, yeah? I hope the audio is okay. It's Sunday evening, it's the 22nd of June. We're going to continue with Disco Elysium. I think that's what, the 16th? The 16th stream. And what we're doing is, I need to move the game on, yeah? I need to move it forward. So let's just jump into it. Let's get going. All right, good. What we're going to do tonight is we need to do an autopsy. We need to go back to the body. Okay, I hope the sound is okay. So what did we do? We talked to Klaasje, the disco dancer. She told us that it wasn't a sexual assault, basically, yeah? Oh, before we start, heavy adult themes. Yeah, this is not a stream for children, okay? So be careful. They are using really bad language and they're talking about really heavy situations, okay? So that's important, yeah? Here we are. So what did we do this morning? We spoke to the disco dancer and she denied everything. Because the Hardy Boys, Titus, let's go downstairs. Titus, the leader of the, I don't know, the dock workers militia, they they gave us a tape which we listened to, and it was basically the mercenary saying he's going to attack everyone. Now, so what we did then was we went to speak to the lady, Klaasje. I'm going to call her Klaasje after the stream. Yeah, she's named after us, and she denied everything. She says it's all consensual. I'm trying to be polite here, right? Okay. Let's go to the. We're going to do the autopsy. Now, I imagine we're going to do an autopsy. We need probably perception. There she is. So she's denied everything, yeah? She said it was all consensual. There's Kuno, my boy, Kuno's little shit show. Kuno, I think, is the greatest character in video game history. Let's look at our options for... what are we wearing? We've got perception, the speed of God. No, so that's gone. Composure, meh. Logic. Okay, so these are composure savoir faire, is not really necessary. Alright, maybe we should take some triptide. I don't know, let's have a look. What we got? I think we need to, like, we're doing an autopsy, so we need kind of like to conceptualize the parts. Yeah. Visual calculus? Yeah, why not? Electrochemistry is always good. What have we got here? We've got composure. Yeah, let's go for it. Interfacing might be interesting as we're doing a dead body. Logic would work as well, but maybe not as well as this, no. Logic, authority, reaction speed. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to take some drugs, maybe? Wait. Inland empathy, yeah. That could be good. Intellect could be good. Motorics, I think this is important. So let's do that. No, we don't need brew, we need this. This is motorics, so let's have a look at motorics, yeah? So it's, yeah. Perception, interfacing, perfect. So we need that, and let's go. So, what's this? We're going to go, boom! I hope everybody's well. This is my second stream of the day. I'm going to stream until the party starts outside. There's a huge fiesta here in Alicante, and there's not much I can do until 4:30 in the morning, which is when they finished last night. But we'll go. I think they're going to start in maybe an hour, 2 hours. You know. All right. Let's Kuno, my boy. All right, let's go for it.
The rotting man lies on his side with his eyes looking straight through you. The belt is still around his neck. His body is supine and open to intrusion by autopsy.
So an autopsy is like, we're going to examine the body.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
First, what exactly is a field autopsy? Tell me something, dead man. Okay, let's go to Kim first. Yeah, what is this?
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
He pulls on a pair of latex gloves. You know you're in trouble when a cop starts putting on latex gloves. Well, I wouldn't know, but I can imagine. Okay, we got clap your gloved hands. Let's get in there. Yeah, let's get back to the day. Let's get in there.
There truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity.
He nods approvingly. All right.
I'll ask you when I need you to. For the most part, maybe I should handle the contact and you take notes?
Okay.
You're being handled. If you resist now, he will turn on his heavy-duty authority mode. You will get your chance to dig in later.
Okay, all right. Just do what you gotta do, Kim. We just fill this in, right? Show them the red field autopsy form. Yeah, to fill in a form, I go to the bank. I say, oh, I want to buy a yacht. Yeah, and the bank say, of course, Brian. You're super rich. Of course you can buy a yacht. And of course we'll give you a loan. Just fill in the form. We fill in the form. I would also suggest that we fill out a form as well. I think it works as well. Okay, let's do it.
That's right.
He nods.
You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol.
We turn on the fan, everybody, yeah? If my hair is billowing in the breeze, it's because it's hot as hell here. You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The lieutenant is relieved. Open your ledger. Tell me something, dead man. Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Shoot, Looney Rooney. Shoot means go for it. Can I ask you a question? Sure. Shoot. It's just an expression we use. Which was it that killed you then? Love? Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Or communism? The people united? Or I hate you. You stink and you're boring. Which killed you? Yeah, we have a choice. Which? Who, what, where, when, why, which, who's, and how, yeah? Which is for choice. That's right, yeah? Which would you prefer, cheese or chocolate? Leave your answers in the comments. I'm going full YouTube here, yeah? Which was it, love or communism?
Huh?
You said love killed you, but when you fell down, you said it was communism.
You're misquoting me, Rooney. I said communism killed me. Love did me in.
Love did me in. He's got that South London accent. It did him in. It finished him. Alright. Enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
See me in your dreams. Memento Mori, eh? Big shout out to my nephew Mark. Memento Mori, Stoicism, yeah? A big philosophy, a big part of the Stoic philosophy is that the understanding, the realization is that you are going to die. Memento Mori is this whole thing. We should always remember we're going to die. Life is temporary. Enjoy the moment. Be your best. Don't be bad, okay? Alright, let's get started, yeah? See you in my dreams. Okay, open the ledger. Open the
The
book.
dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts.
3 parts.
Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with,
I, Claudius, no, I, assistant. Let's jump ahead. Let's move forward to the 3-part summary. Let's pause the autopsy. Let's jump ahead.
No. Let's fill out the info form first.
God damn it, Kim. I just want to get back to drinking.
That's you.
Alright, Harry Dubois.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says,
Okay, I hope the audio is okay. I get really paranoid about this, yeah? I've made loads of mistakes. I've made loads of mistakes, like I'm streaming and then like this, I'm on mute, you know, so it's like that, yeah? The corpse, the dead body is indifferent to my scribblings, to scribble, to write. It just lies there. The next box says, coroner's case number...
KK57-0803.0815.
That is now officially my favorite number, everybody.
Next,
Name?
we've heard the nom de guerre. Lely. It's better than nothing. Write it down.
Nom de guerre. Nom de guerre is the war name. Your war name, you know? Who am I thinking of? I can't really think of anybody. So they used to have, you know, they wouldn't use their real names, they would use a kind of nickname, that's what you would describe it as, yeah? I think, like, when the apocalypse comes, because the world is absolutely insane at the moment, and we're probably heading to the apocalypse, and I really intend to be a local warlord. But I don't want to be a warlord like Brian, Irish Brian, you know what I mean? I've been thinking about this, and I think my warlord name should be like something like Snake Eyes. Do you know what I mean? A bit more dramatic. It's a bit more effective, I think. But anyway, that's my plan. I want to be a warlord. Anyway, we're going to write the nom de guerre, Lely.
What's next? Date of birth?
Date of birth. What's your date of birth? Date of birth. D-O-B.
NA.
Age.
Roughly 50.
Wow, he's old, yeah? Oof.
the corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
Like meat on a hook, you know, in a butcher's.
Teeming with opportunistic microorganisms, letting out a foul-smelling diamine compound. Your eyes turn watery.
Race. No. Ethnicity.
Mondial.
Mondial, what the hell is that?
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Alright, he's being kind of like out there for a week, you know, so the body is decomposing. He got hands, the blood is going, everything is going downwards. He's bloated, fat, like that, you know. It's going to be pretty nasty. It's going to be smelly. It's going to stink. It's just going to be horrible. Sex, no thanks.
Fucky!
Huness, fucky, the little monster exclaims energetically.
Male.
Pig's gonna have sex!
Pig's gonna have sex. Now, everybody, hello and welcome if you're new to this channel. My name is Brian. I live in Spain, a little city called Alicante, and I'm an English teacher, mostly online. But what I'm doing with this channel, Klaasje plus English, is I'm playing video games. I'm playing story-driven video games. I'm explaining the vocabulary. I'm not playing Fortnite or Call of Duty, you know, bang, 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 you know. It would just be me swearing and getting killed. But I'm playing games with stories, like, so this is Elysium. And if you subscribe to the channel, that will give you access to the community page, which is where I do quizzes, yeah, basically like idiomatic expressions, basically idioms I'm doing at the moment. And there is a quiz question at the moment with this word, pig. Pig's gonna have sex. So we know now from this game that it's a derogatory word for the police, for the popo, for the 5-0. In Ireland we would say for the shades, yeah? Pig's gonna have sex. Right, fucky, right, male, right, pig's gonna have sex, we are going to write male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
His pregnant belly, a bit like me. Well, I lived in Turkey for a while. I lived in Turkey for a couple of years, and one of the big problems in Turkey is that they have this food called kebabs, and in Turkey the kebabs are delicious. They are absolutely insanely delicious. And when I was living in Ankara, I was doing 2 kebabs a day. And yeah, a bit of a belly developed. Anyway, all right. Date of death. Wow, DOD.
We're still going with March 4th, 51.
All right, write it down.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment.
None, at least not after the initial examination.
A strange word. Treatment.
None, at least not after the initial examination. A strange word, treatment. What exactly is treatment anyway? What is treatment? I'm not so sure. Didn't the footprints look like he was carried there? Agreed, no treatment. I'm not so sure. What's next? What do you reckon, everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not so sure.
A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation.
Put his gloved hand on your chest. This is my chest, right?
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then...
We're getting pagan, everybody. The stations of the breath, ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. Rituals, rites, ceremony. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. So, Kim is religious?
Somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed
I
behind
come from
Rosencrantz
Jamrock.
Road, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse. no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed.
Light drizzle. This is probably my two favorite words in the world. Light drizzle. Light drizzle is a word. You know, in Ireland it's always raining, but like we are like the Inuits, we are like the Eskimos. We have so many words for rain, you know? You know how the Eskimos or the Inuits have like 50 words for snow. In Ireland we have loads of words. Loads of words for rain. And light drizzle is nasty, man, because like light drizzle is when it's a very, very soft rain, but it really gets into your bones, you know? You get really, really, really wet, you know? It's not like a really hard thunderstorm or a shower. And that's the west of Ireland, light drizzle, and it's terrible. But anyway, there's darkness in the shed.
Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette ball-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else.
Elsewhere, yes, an obese female. Obese being a polite word for fat. Before the stream, I was listening to a science podcast, and they were talking about obese mice. It was kind of like they were talking about like they were changing the brain, because when the brain smells food, it's like I want the food, you know? And they found something in the brain that they can just turn off, yeah? That when you smell it, you don't have that instant reaction going, I want it. But they were using it on mice, and so they were talking about obese mice. Poor mouse. One mouse, two mice, yeah, everybody. Alright, elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in the wicker chair. Okay, he's tripping out. This is the spirit of corpse. Hand extended, he approached to make sure she is dead more than anything else.
The building is tall, 7 stories, wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one.
Okay, again, we're moving into adult themes, yeah? So please, no children watching this, yeah? The language and the themes are very, very hard, okay? But, you know, it's good vocabulary, we're all practicing, it's really nice, okay? But I did warn you.
And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today, 42 stations of breath.
42 dead people in a day. Sounds like fucking Limerick, yeah?
We should start the post-mortem.
Turn the page.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
Alright, what we got? We got external, outside, we got internal, inside, we got description of injuries, summary, something. Let's do a summary.
I'm afraid we can't continue before we've gone through both the external and internal examination first.
Right.
Thoroughly.
Okay, so let's go external.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label. Hey, Spanish students, watch this word, clothes. Yeah? Every morning I put on my, it's not clothes, it's like I open the door, I close the door. I am wearing clothes. It's exactly the same pronunciation, right? Alright, the deceased, the dead, wears armored ceramic boots and white briefs, underwear. The make of the brief is Babrodine, I think. Let's see, he turns the body onto its side to check the label. Wow, my neighbors are like God knows what they're doing up there. Close. Alright.
See, it's happening.
Kuno, shut up.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
Inexpensive. Can you think of a synonym of inexpensive? Put it into chat. Expensive. Cheap. C-H-E-A-P. Cheap. Cheap. It's inexpensive. Okay.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Alright, the disappointment is palpable. You can feel it in the air. You know, sometimes, yeah, you can smell the violence. If you go to Dublin on a Friday night, about 2 o'clock in the morning down O'Connell Street, you can smell the violence, yeah? It's palpable. It's palpable, yeah? Alright, the red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid. Lurid being scandalous, yeah?
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
Alright. Yeah, he's got these like ceramic armor boots on and nobody can get them off, yeah? But like, assuming it's a high tech.
Tattoos.
He stands up, feet planted on either side of the
The
body.
upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a microelectronical circuit board. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white.
I don't have any tattoos, but I would like to do a stream on tattoos. I think tattoos are really, really interesting. I have a story why I don't have tattoos, but I really like the symbolism of tattoos, you know? There's like, and yeah, anyway, we'll probably do that during the summer, okay? If I get it together. We'll just do a whole thing, we can watch a video or something on tattoos. It's very, very interesting. I really, really like it. I don't have any, I don't want any, but I will tell you why in the stream. But anyway, this guy has he's covered in a single continuous tattoo resembling a circuit board. Huh? It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white.
The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene using a Trigger Mini.
Write it down.
The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end.
Alright, this is the dead person has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. The hangman's knot is the typical knot you make to hang yourself. My dad knew how to do this. He would never teach me. I was always asking him. I was always asking my father to teach me how to make a hangman's knot, but he never did, yeah? Alright, there's a buckle, it's a belt buckle, yeah, on the other end. Write it down.
Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing.
Alright, write it down.
Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. He kneels to kneel down to get a better look. The deceased has male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back. Comb your hair, right? It's combed back short. Touch the corpse's hair. Touch the body's hair before moving on. Write it down. Let's touch it.
The hair under your latex fingers feels cold to touch, wet.
Okay, stroke it. I have a cat whenever she turns up, but like occasionally she turns up and I stroke. Who's a good cat? Who's a good cat? I stroke my cat, yeah? Let's stroke his hair gently.
The stench is suffocating. Strands of dark brown hair start sticking to the latex of the glove, like thread off a rag doll's head.
The stench is a word meaning really, really bad smell. It stinks, you would say. Something stinks. So my friend said to me, Jesus, Brian, you stink. And it's like, but anyway, so it stink. And then we have the stench as a noun, yeah? There's a stench from that, from the body. There's a stench. Strands of dark brown hair start sticking to the gloves like threads. All right, keep petting him. To pet. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
More hair sticks to the glove. Hair off the rain-soaked head of a dead man. There are bumps and dips on the skull below. An alien landscape.
Oh, okay.
There, dead man. You were someone's child.
True.
It's all over now.
Okay, there, baby, write it down. There, baby.
The lieutenant watches you in silence.
There, baby, to the dead body. I'm going to do something here, everybody. I'm going to turn off the camera. Alright, because I want to do something and YouTube won't allow me. So, but I'm here, don't worry. I'm going nowhere. And I need to make a noise now. Just give me a second. And hang on, wait. Alright. So, the lieutenant watches you in silence. Write it down.
That was some sick shit, Sekopa.
That was some sick shit. That was really bad.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs, consistent with stones thrown. Low velocity.
Alright.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
So, right. The kids have been throwing rocks at the dead body, yeah? The avidity, we've learned this word previously, is like, so the guy's hanging and the blood, you know, the fluids in your body are going to go downwards and it's going to bloat you. It's going to make, you know, it's going to bloat, it's going to make it fat, really, right? Contusions, like, so like hits are present on the head, yeah, because Kuno has been throwing rocks at him for like 3 days.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
Velocity being
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest.
Bite
Consistent
marks?
with predation.
Bite marks? High velocity.
Ligature mark.
Ligature, so it's like cuts, yeah, like my cat will bite me, and then like I have ligatures, you know, I have like 2 little blood points, yeah, it's where you pierce the skin. The lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand, pulling on the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench, the stink, the smell is horrid. It's horrible. It's disgusting. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
Alright.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
The chain cutters, you ask? Oh yeah, I'm prepared. Good thing we got the chain cutters. Pull out the rubber grip chain
Always
cutter.
good to think ahead.
Uh-huh. He points to the rope, squeezing the dead man's head.
We need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
Okay, we need to be correct.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
And I'm back, everybody. Can you see me? No, I am back. Okay. Alright, so the kids are getting kind of crazy about this, yeah? Okay, let's continue.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
72%. I think that qualifies as a quick save, everyone, because I'm trying to get through this game. We're already on 15th. Oh shit, I can't do it. Look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the yeast.
To swell, to have an inflammation, you know what I mean? I twist my ankle, and my foot swells, yeah? I have a story. One time living in Dublin, my elbow swelled up. It got really, really big. You could push your finger into it. It was quite bad. I don't know if I've told this already. I probably have. But I was living in the city centre of Dublin, which is basically impossible now unless you're a rock star. But 20 years ago, you could rent a flat in the middle of Dublin, you know? It wasn't insanely expensive as it is now. But my elbow swollen, yeah? Irregular verb. My elbow swelled up. I went to the doctor, and I went in, like, and I was waiting in the waiting room. And it was all just like junkies. It's the Dublin city centre. Everyone just drug addicts, you know. And there's me. And it was my turn. And I went into the doctor and I said, "Hey, doctor, look at my elbow. It's completely crazy. It was swollen. My elbow was swollen." And the doctor said to me, "Brian, are you religious?" Am I religious? I wondered. I pondered. No, I replied. Should I be? Should I be religious? What the fuck is going on, yeah? Why? Is it dangerous? What's happening, yeah? Am I going to die? And I went, "No, I'm not religious." And he went, because there's two reasons for this swollen elbow. A, people are praying. They have their hands on the pew and they're praying, "Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus," whatever, like that, yeah? And it gets infected. The other people are sitting on the bar going, "What's the story?" Yeah? And I was of the latter. That's right, everyone. Former and latter. The second person. So, yeah. I basically got my elbow got infected from like too much time in Dublin drinking pints of Guinness. And somehow my elbow got infected, I guess, on the chemicals or whatever they're cleaning the bar from. It was weird though when a doctor says, "Are you religious?" You know, I'm like, why? Anyway, let's go for it. Hi. Oh, we're going to save it. Hang on. Wait. I'm going to save it because no, I can't do it. Okay. There's no choice. Okay. What I'm doing sometimes is when the dice throw is high, I'm saving. If we don't win, we're going to do it again because I need to move the game on. Okay. Kuno's calling me a pig. We're going to go physical instrument. 72%. What do you think is going to happen? Anybody? That's right. We're going to win. Let's go for it.
You jam the cutters right under the knot. That seems like a smart idea. Yeah, somewhere there. Already they're buried deep in the man's flesh. Then you rotate them to get a better hold. Then...
rotate some more. Enough. Cut some. Fuckity fuck. Rotate. Do it.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck that faggoty. Corpse fucking time.
Alright, Kunis.
Told you my pig was hardcore.
Hardcore, you know the score.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
He steps in. He takes over to step in. I think, and takes the chain cutters from you. Let him work. No, give them back. I was just about to cut it off. No, let him work.
He sinks the cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts, with his elbow to his knee for precision.
I got taught how to shoot a bazooka. You know bazookas, yeah? I used a good friend of mine from Chile taught me how to properly shoot a bazooka once. Yeah, I was trained. I was trained one day. Let's continue.
Yes, that's much better form than you had.
All right. I've got no problem with Kim.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Okay, everybody, Spanish students, everybody. In English, a collective noun of flowers is a bouquet. A bouquet. Oh, it's my girlfriend's birthday. I'm going to buy her a bouquet of flowers, not bouquet. Yeah. English is badly spoken French, but often in English we don't. There's a lot of French words, and we pronounce it in the French style. So we don't go to the ballet, we go to the ballet. And I really enjoy gourmet food, not gourmet, yeah? In wintertime, I change my bed and I have the duvet, not duvet. That's in particular for Spanish students, because Spanish students will always pronounce, they will say, we went to the ballet, and after we went to El Corte Inglés, and we went to the gourmet restaurant. No, we don't do that. I went to the ballet, and then we went to the gourmet restaurant, yeah? We don't pronounce the T. And so, what's the word? Bouquet. A bouquet of flowers, a bouquet. It's a collective noun for flowers.
Here.
Here, he hands you the chain cutters back and then kneels close to the body, running his finger along the dark red groove until he comes to a gap, until a space.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape.
The nape of your neck is this part, yeah? The nape of your neck.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
As it ought to, as he says. Now, I wouldn't say ought to. Ought to is a synonym of should, yeah? Hey, Brian, you should go to the doctor. You ought to go to the doctor. I'm a terrible person. I smoke cigarettes, yeah? So it's like, really, I shouldn't smoke, yeah? You oughtn't smoke, you know? Not so typical. But when we use it in the kind of affirmative, yeah? I don't say ought to, like this voice. I would say oughta. 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 Brian, you ought to go to the doctor. You ought to go. You oughta. It's much more typical, at least with British English and Hiberno English. What is Hiberno English, you ask? Irish English, yeah, which is the only English-speaking country in the EU at the moment. So, Hiberno English is very, very important, yeah? It's bleeding Baltic.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Cool.
Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia.
He pulls down the man's underpants. So he pulls down the pants.
No! Let's get out and see!
Alright, Kuno. Easy, tiger.
I fucking knew it!
Kunis.
This is clearly what they've been waiting for. ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Good, Kim. Alright, let's go.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Does it look like he was enjoying his moment of death? Was he going... What was the guy from In Excess? Michael Hutchins, yeah? You know, Michael Hutchins was like... He died... Auto-asphyxiation, I think it is? Auto-asphyxiation. Seemingly, if you kind of suffocate yourself, it sexually it works. But I mean, seriously... You must be tired of having sex. Well, I suppose you're a rock star. Michael Hutchins was a very, very famous rock star, right? And it's like, to get your kicks, to get your sexual gratification is like you're kind of strangling yourself, Hey, call me boring, but Okay, inspect his genitals.
The dead man's penis is average-sized, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish. Marbling is present around the crotch.
Sounds normal. What's the problem?
You should touch it.
Does it look like he's enjoying himself?
Ah, yes, your hunch before. We can have a semen analysis requested from processing, if that's what you meant.
We were talking about this in this morning stream, a hunch. The gut feeling, the gut feeling that, I don't know about that guy. There's something about that man. There's something about Class A plus English channel. It's very, very small, but it's going to be amazing, It's a hunch, it's a feeling you get about something. It can be positive, like Class A plus English, or it can be completely negative, like that guy is a creep. C-R-E-E-P, creep. Alright. Yes, your hunch. We can have a semen analysis processing. No, I was trying to get a psychic read.
No, you weren't, officer.
Yes,
That
I
would be
was.
preposterous. Just write down that we request a semen, vaginal, and anal fluids analysis.
Here's a good word. Preposterous. If something is preposterous, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely crazy. Hey, I'm going to become president, Brian, that is preposterous. Hey, Class A plus English is going to be absolutely huge. It's going to be the biggest channel on YouTube with all the people who like the content. No, Brian, that's crazy. It's preposterous. All right, so just write down that we request semen, vaginal, and anal fluids. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Okay.
The corpse with his pants down does not have an opinion on the
And
subject.
sweat.
All he has is genitals and a deathly odor.
A deathly odor, a really, really bad smell. Touch it.
Doesn't feel like anything. A cold spot under your gardening gloves. Unremarkable and unalive.
My pig's so fucking ill right now.
Kuno. Ill meaning bad, meaning cool, meaning groovy. His voice swelled with pride. My boy Kuno.
Oh, your pig's pretty sick, I gotta say.
I'm freaking out the crazy drug-addicted children.
This wasn't necessary. What's going on here? Why are you doing that?
It's an experiment.
The lieutenant is unaware of what's happening in your head and why you're touching it. He merely expects you to write down his notes on the man's genitalia so you can move on.
Write it down and semen
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are all combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Okay, so he's a mercenary. He's a military guy. He has combat injuries on the hand, on the thigh, which is your leg, and the hip. Yeah, hips don't lie. Shakira, Shakira.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
Excruciating is a very strong word for really, really painful. Yeah, it was excruciating. It doesn't have to be physical pain. It was like it could be in a situation, you know. I met my ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend. It was an excruciating moment, you know. It's very like painful, yeah. But it's a bit of a piece. It must be excruciating, especially the hip. Before you, it's a temple of pain that knew little tenderness. To be tender in life. What? Where are we at? Yeah, okay, so not good.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
This is the body of a warrior, a soldier, not like Pete Hegseth, yeah? Do you know what I mean? Have you seen this minute? Don't get me started on Trump, yeah? Alright.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars. Last
Write it
item.
down.
Hands.
Pick up the hand, let the lieutenant work on this, just let him do
Hands
it.
are clean. No sign of a recent struggle.
We were expecting any, or just write it down.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
We're going to go internal.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Alright, let's check it out.
You don't even have a joke.
No, nothing, non-available.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Yeah, jack that fucker up!
God. Okay, you can search that on Urban Dictionary.
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable.
Write it down.
Respiratory system.
Back hunched, as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used. He's like, cool.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands.
Alright, let's look inside his mouth.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his.
Alright.
No, you don't. You can keep it in. You can keep anything in.
Look deeper.
You manage to suppress the contractions trying to enter your stomach. All it takes is concentration. Through it, you see nothing but darkness. More meat and darkness.
Jesus.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later.
That's the body talking to me. Alright, I'm going to take a little
Hemorrhaging
break.
present in mucus.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus, the lieutenant repeats impatiently. He lets go of the jaws, the mouth snaps shut before you write it down.
Hepatobiliary.
Can you
NA.
point? He wipes his brow.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Both?
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
The completionist in me wonders if there's something we could still do. Alright, just write in it.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits lividity in the lower extremities, feet, hands, and neck.
Write it down.
Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to look around the pool of feces there.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen briefly. Write it down. Omit. Don't include. Exclude. Oh, voila.
What's next on the list?
Description of injuries.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
What's the 4th one for?
Nothing. Just in case.
Ligature mark.
Not just yet. Let's get what we know it isn't out of the way first.
Alright, bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
Alright. Scalp is like your head, yeah? Your scalp. Under the hair is your scalp, yeah? Bite mark. Alright. Birds have caused the damage. He was there for a week, right? Okay. Write it down.
And your opinion, officer?
Non-fatal.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury. A stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. Perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
Kuno.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
The lieutenant's admission has caused great gratitude in Kuno. He is silent with it. Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Scalp where the countless stones have hit them. Non-fatal. Post-mortem.
Next.
What about the injuries we have inflicted?
Oh, so we inflicted them?
Okay,
Okay, so there's an incision on the thorax from a chain cutter. I wouldn't mention it. Better not to muddy the waters.
To muddy the waters is to make things more obscure, right? So back to the injuries.
Injuries.
Turn the page.
The corpse lay slouched to the side, oblivious to its surroundings. The field autopsy form describes his state in 3 parts.
Okay, we have a point. Okay, I'm going to take a break, everybody, because it's been like an hour, and I'm going to take a quick break because, you know, talking for an hour, I need to, like, energize myself, you know? So, actually, what can I do? I don't know if you can hear it. Let's see if you can hear the music. Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, just give me 2 minutes. Yeah, basically, and I need to go for a pee and stuff, yeah? We'll go slides and we'll go there, yeah? Alright, be right back. No, slides. Okay, be right back. Hang on. Alright, we're back, yeah. Again, everybody, now, if you haven't done it already, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done it already, like the stream. I would play this game until 4 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock now, but like I love this game. I think it's amazing, but the problem is batteries for lights and for everything. I really, really like it. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff now in the next few weeks over the summer. I'm an English teacher living in Alicante. My schedule is broken down. If anybody wants classes, if anybody's looking, if anyone's doing exams, yeah, IELTS, Cambridge exams, whatever, you can contact me through my email, which is in the main link. Yeah, I teach online all the time. I've been doing it since before COVID. You know, it's what I do. But anyway, let's get into it. I really, really like this game, and I hope you do too. And we're just going to keep going, yeah, until until the noise starts outside, because it's going to get really, really noisy, yeah. But I reckon we've got like maybe an hour, yeah. All right, where were we? Let's talk to Kim. Oh, we have a point. So these are like, this is my psyche, right? These are all the like parts of my brain that are kind of competing with each other to to tell me what to do. So there's different things. There's like intellect, there's the logic, there's the conceptualization, there's the psyche, which is more the druggy stuff, the feeling I have, the physique, whether you're fast, whether you're strong, and then the motrix, which is like, perception, hand-to-eye coordination. I got 1 point. I'm going to wait, though. I'm not going to use it yet until we get to turn that off. What can we do? Let's do something. We're going completely crazy at this point. Yes, please. Alright, hang on, move it. I like to move it, move it. Alright. We just took some amphetamine, I think, and now we're gonna take this one, if I can do it. I can't do it. Woo! Woo! Everybody, we're rocking now, yeah? Alright. So you can see all my points have gone up, all my points have gone up. We need the intellect. My intellect's really stupid, yeah? Let's go for... Let's go for drama. No, I can't do that. Okay, let's go for Inland Empire. Let's push that one up. This is my gut feeling. Alright. We'll use that point up. So let's talk to Kim. Anything, Kim?
Yes?
Nothing. Alright. We've done... Have we finished? Have we finished it? What time is it? It's
The rotting
11:22.
man lies on his side with his eyes looking straight through you. Bits of cargo belt lie on the ground around him. His body is supine and open to intrusion by autopsy. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Okay, everything is done. So what we need to do now, I think, is we need to talk to Class A. Return to Class A after doing the autopsy. Ask her again about that. Right, there we go. We're going to do this. We're going to talk to her. And then we're going to go and check out over the bridge. All right. I like the music. There's different music. It's British Sea Power who do the soundtrack of this. Yeah, British Sea Power, I think it's an awful name for a band. But I think they're called Sea Power now. They're from Brighton, which is where Armac, a friend of the channel, is definitely not from. But yeah, we're going to go in here. But there's two choices with this. There's when you play the game, you can have the soundtrack by that band, and it's really, really nice. But also, if you're streaming, there's a kind of a stream-friendly soundtrack. Can we go in here? Let's just check. Can we check the drugs anymore? Anything else interesting in here? So it's kind of a
This
generic.
medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus an old pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Necra.
What's that?
An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses. Anything of note?
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill.
Alright, let's get up there. Let's talk to her now. So, the Hardy Boys, the dock workers who killed the mercenary, they said that the reason why they did it was that he sexually assaulted Klaasje, or whatever her name is. We're going to call her Class A. And then we went to talk to her, and she just denied it. She said, no, completely consensual. So, this is getting kind of crazy.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
Can I ask you more about you?
Sure.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay, there's no options here, yeah?
The record. So official.
We need volition. Look her in the eye. Okay, we need a skill point. Damn it, I should have done that. We tried
The
kicking this
same
earlier on.
small, heavy door.
No, we're not going to do that. Okay, let's go across the bridge, and then we'll see what's going over there. And don't know what time is it. It's only 11:30 in the morning. Oh, yeah, we haven't talked to these people yet. Let's find out who these are. These are new people in our bar. I say my bar. Man with sunglasses, you look like shit. Your ruffled face reflects in the man's sunglasses. I have a friend who wears these stupid fucking sunglasses, yeah? They're the worst fucking things, yeah?
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Yeah, you look like shit, asshole. I don't like shit. I don't look like shit. I know. It's intentional. The last couple of days have been rough. Looks don't matter, it's what's on the inside. That does. I'm never going to get this case solved. Alright. Damn it, we are looking like shit at the moment. The last couple of days have been rough.
Oh, don't be so modest. We're looking at several months worth of damage here. Kind of a miracle you're still up and at it, to be honest.
Kind of groovy, crazy looking guy here, yeah? Alright. Kind of a miracle. It's a... well, whatever.
Come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's been a rough week. I've had a rough time, so we often use this. What's the opposite of rough? Smooth. Very smooth, rough. Think of water, of the sea. Yeah, very rough seas. Okay, I've had a rough week. Come on, Jean. The woman next to him sighed. Come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week.
It's not just this week. What do you want?
What do you want? What do I want? I want... I can't say it.
Okay, so this guy is cool. He stands there like a statue, an angry statue, and he does not like you.
I'm picking up the vibes, yeah? I'm picking up the vibes. This guy doesn't like me. Okay.
Don't even try to win him over. You won't.
Okay, again, I'm going to cheat. It's 83, so I'm going to go
Watch out
out.
for yourself, loser.
Shut
That
up.
voice, so very familiar.
I'm going to quick save. I'm doing this deliberately, everybody. Yes, I'm cheating. Because I want to move the game on. I can't afford to lose in 83.
I can't believe this shit.
Shut up.
You know what it
Right.
is. It's like the two of you know each other.
It's like
Just
we know
ask him.
each other. He's like a brother. You know what it is. It's like the two of us know each other. Just ask him, tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Somewhere?
Another life.
From where? From another
Yes.
life?
From another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
19... What's that? 99 trillion? 999 million? 919? No. Whatever. I don't know what number that is.
That's exactly right.
Ah.
Down to a fraction.
Really? Really?
No, not really.
He lets the silence drag out. He's playing with me. Number 69, Tracy?
He seems to be observing you through the
Woof.
reflective glass of his eyewear. There's no reply. Perhaps repeat it?
69?
Repeating it gets no reaction from the man with the sunglasses. Suddenly, the world is very quiet. Even the howling wind outside sounds a bit embarrassed.
Shut up, man with sunglasses. Alright, 41st.
Okay, that's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
It's plausible, it's believable, it's doable, yeah? Now we're really getting somewhere. He gives you a long, meaningful look and adds. A long, meaningful look. And adds. Please press like.
Somewhere good.
Somewhere good. We're going somewhere good. Let's talk more about the hypothetical Station 41 you mentioned. Kim, who is this guy? I got some questions for you. I'm a cop. Boom!
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
I look like a prophet? Like a revolutionary? Like, this is actually, we use this for the senses, yeah? It smells like coffee, yeah? It tastes like, I don't know, chocolate. Choo-choo! It sounds like a train, yeah? So we often use this to describe something. Do I sound like a prophet, a revolutionary, a sack of shit, a bag of shit? You can hear the explosions now. I don't know, you tell me. Like a man down on his luck. I'm trying it real hard here, man. Be down on your luck, you're having a bad time, yeah? He's really down on his luck. I helped him out because he's down on his luck. Like a man down on his luck.
Oh, well, go solve your case then. That would count as trying hard.
I don't like this guy.
He didn't answer your question.
Right.
Who does this asshole think he is?
Mm-hmm.
A cop?
Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
Let's talk about this hypothetical station. Okay, the hypothetical 41, yeah, let's fantasize about that. He blinks aggressively. I'm not busy, you're not busy, let's just play around. Okay, so what would our relationship be in an alternate
Let's be crazy.
universe?
Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Partners? Like partners? Like, you seem like a cool guy, yeah, I could work with you.
Would you now, or would I be cramping your style? Never mind. Partner.
No, you wouldn't cramp my style.
Okay. How about you stop wasting my time and get on with whatever you were doing then?
Who else is in this imaginary place?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers.
He's trying to be sarcastic, but it's not very funny.
Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock.
To get your drink on, yeah, meaning to get drunk. Drink, drank, drunk, yeah? Every day I drink 3 coffees. Yesterday I drank 3 coffees. Today, present perfect, I have drunk 3 coffees, yeah? So, but also we use the word drink, drank, drunk, past participle, as in borracho. A little bit, bit over the top. A little bit, I don't know, I won't stereotype. So he's saying here that the other police officers don't get drunk at 2 o'clock. Right? I'm not judging anybody.
Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lung.
The far-out son of Lung, you say? Well, who is the far-out son of Lung?
Oh, it's you eccentric genius.
Me?
I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
He winks at you sarcastically. Wink. Blink. Want to tell me more about him? Or her?
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
I'm not the son of Lang?
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
Thank you.
This isn't helping.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
His grey eyes suddenly flash above the glass frames. They feel sad.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Alright. Let's leave.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
Weird, right? Okay, yeah, completely weird. Super weird. Super, no, this is kind of a modern, very recent kind of intensifier, yeah? That restaurant is super cool. Brian, Class A plus English, it's super, I would say super cool, But the restaurant was super expensive. We could use it as an intensifier. I don't particularly like it myself, but, I do use it, yeah? It was super difficult. The map would do, I know, super weird. I guess it was kind of weird. Yeah, I know, super weird, right?
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy.
I can't put my finger on it.
But still.
And you'll probably get laughed at, but still, I was thinking the same thing. Just asking if we're from the same station. It's impossible. I don't want to waste my time. Okay, we'll go for the first one. Boom!
Yes, just cross it off the list.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably not true, though.
Oh. He spoke to the lady.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
She winces.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
Oh, I've been there before.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Hold on, wait. You're a patrol officer? I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry? Cavalry, the horses? Is everything alright? Why didn't you want to talk to me? Is everything okay?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people. To wrong someone is to annoy them, to upset them, to do something wrong, to wrong someone, okay? It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones. Let's just do this by the book, okay? Why? I bring the word of the end to come. What would I took you? It's just cool to see another cop.
No, you're not. You're not the only cop in the world.
She shakes her head and breathes out. Yes, I am,
Something
horse-faced woman.
changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
She's feeling sad for me?
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
Are you with him? Points to the guy with the sunglasses.
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
She seems startled by your own tone. Why do you ask? He's an asshole. No, I would say arsehole, but this is American, yeah. Americans say ass, I say arse. A-R-S-E. He's an arsehole. He's an idiot. He seems like a cool, groovy guy. You look cute together. Alright, he seems like a cool guy. I'm really being nice to this guy. He obviously hates me.
Well, he's not. He's a sack of shit barely kept together by crazy glue. But at least he tries, unlike you.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
So what precinct are you from?
What precinct?
Yeah. Answer the question.
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
The sunglasses wearing man pushes through his teeth. Fucking deranged lunatic. Thank you. Look, something is really bugging me. Are we on the same team? Are we, or are we not from the same police station? You're the police, right? Cool. So am I. Okay, let's do it. All right. Last one. Yeah, we're going to do this question. If not, we're going to go.
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
FFS, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
She looks at you apologetically.
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
All right, goodbye. So what have we done? We went to talk to Asake. Let's have a quick chat with
It's
Titus.
you again. What is it?
It's so I talked to her about the tape, right? They gave me the tape, we played it, she denied it. And she denied it.
Tenses immediately. Chest tightens. Jaw sets. Ready for another blow.
He's ready for it. And nothing, she stands by what she said, so she hasn't changed her mind. I'll get back to you on that one, yeah? I'll get back to you. Sometimes a student might ask me a question, a grammatical question. To be honest, I don't know the answer, you know, so I'm not going to invent an answer. I'm not going to make it up. So I often say to the student, I'll get back to you. I'll check it out. I'll look it up. I'll get back to you. Okay. But we go to number one.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
Gold being the confession of the murderer.
You caught him off balance. Push, and he would give way.
Gold? It was just locker room talk, it's not evidence. It was dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything, and it didn't change her mind. Yeah, it was bad. Honestly, I expected it to have more effect. She pretty much laughed it off, Titus. I'm going to go for number 4. She did kind of laugh it off. Haha, you know. 89% consensual. We're going to go for this one.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
Be like what?
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
Alright. Sounds like you wanted it to change her mind, but this is personal. Is this love that he's feeling, yeah? Is Titus in love? Alright. We have some 4 choices. It did not come as a surprise to her, and she definitely wasn't scared. Actually, I think it made her a little nostalgic. Nostalgic. If anything, she seemed turned on by the whole door gunning thing. Turned on meaning horny. Titus, she said she would like to be a little door gunner. Jesus. I think it made her nostalgic.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Thank you, Kim.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore.
Yeah, Urban Dictionary, everybody.
Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Her voice is a bit softer than earlier.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
Titus rubs his chin with his palm as if trying to grind it smooth, so he's probably on drugs or something. Yeah? They're all on drugs, to be honest, everyone here. They're a bunch of degenerates. Not like subscribers to Class A plus English, who are definitely not degenerate drug addicts. We are language learners, and so we don't do stuff like that, okay?
Women are crazy, irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
Oh, I think this is personal for you. I think you had feelings for Titus. Are you in love with her? You know what? I think women are crazy, man. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was. Maybe she's still in denial, you know, like a self-defense mechanism. Be straight, be honest with me. What really happened? Maybe she's in denial, right? We're going to like try and be kind of cool with Titus.
Yeah, maybe. That is a possibility.
Right. Yeah.
He doesn't sound very convinced anymore.
All right. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was. Number 3. Maybe maybe she just isn't who you thought she was.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
To be in over your head, you know, you're out of your depth, yeah? Like, you're in a situation where it's just like you're in trouble, you know, because, like, you don't really know what's going on. Titus, she has special training, and I'm not talking about rank, like I can say lit. She's not some helpless girl, she handled the mercenary well enough. She's a hardcore party girl with a bigger death wish than mine. Huh? I guess you do know her then. She's not some helpless girl. She handled the mercenary well enough.
Handled him?
Yeah.
She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
Shit we had to take care of.
Yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
I think this is personal for you. You know what? I think women are crazy. Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened? Press the button. Let's go for it.
We fucking hanged him.
He puts his giant face in his hands and sighed. We fucking hanged him. Get the whole story. Okay. This might be another day, though.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men, too, are growing increasingly silent.
They seem sad. Everyone seems a bit down.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember. I know you're tired. Why don't you just...
Why don't you just, like, spill the beans and tell me the story? To spill? I spill my drink. To spill the beans, yeah?
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you, them, and the whore upstairs.
Okay, not nice, Titus.
Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck on!"
Right. Okie dokie.
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
To be at the end of your wits, to be at the end of the tether, to be at the end of your rope, to be like on the verge of just like being really angry and shouting at people, yeah? I'm at the end of my wits.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Jesus, I thought we were friends.
Yeah.
There's silence in the room. Elaine starts saying something and thinks best not to.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
A puddle of water in the street after the rain. You know, it rains for like, it's a shower. It's not raining all day. It's raining for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, very typical in Ireland, yeah? We have a shower. Now, I wake up in the morning, I have a shower, and we use this word the same for rain, but it's a very short rain. Now, if you have a shower for 10 minutes, afterwards, there's water on the ground. This is what we call a puddle. A small puddle.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us.
Woo!
Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
21, please.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why
Like
don't we make
it.
it 100 beers? You're not
Woo!
loud enough.
Come on, Gart.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Okay, they're drinking.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in, the less cooperative. I want to talk about hanging. I'm going to take off. I mean, it's 8%, so it's not going to work, but let's just try it. Luck be a lady, everybody. Sunday evening, Class A plus English. Press like. That will give me the luck of the Irish, and we will get this one 8%. Yeah, this is crazy, but we're gonna do it because why? Because we don't care. Boom!
Klaasje is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it.
All right, so this is a good expression, yeah.
Good.
This is a good expression. To play someone like a fiddle is like a fiddle is like a violin, yeah. A violin is like what you play in an orchestra. A fiddle is like what you play in a bar in Ireland, you know, and you've got a little trad session going on, yeah. And to play someone like a fiddle is an expression meaning you're manipulating them, yeah. You're manipulating the people, all right. So Klaasje is she's manipulating them. She tells them how bad they got played and tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about this, all of them good. Okay, we've got 5 choices. You guys are always telling me they're good, and they aren't. Okay, man, it's clear you're being played like a fiddle. Fiddle, not fliddle, fiddle. Play an imaginary fiddle. I know what's going on here. I've been wrong too. I got this fucking dark shadow over my heart. The same thing happened to my friend Gart, the bar manager. Trick tried to make him part of her cock. Alright, we'll move on. I'm going to tell you a little story about Kim here. It's clear you're being played like a fiddle. You're being manipulated.
No, we fucking ain't, asshole.
Yeah, you
no
are.
one's fiddling anyone in here.
There's a joke there.
No, Glenn. I want to hear this. Who do you think is fucking fiddling me?
Who do you think? Keep playing the imaginary fiddle. Grin sagely. 'Tis a pity she's a whore. Wink. Perform a dramatic finale on the imaginary fiddle. The hunter becomes the hunted. You promised there would be good options. Where are they? I think this would be an Irish one, yeah? 'Tis a pity she's a whore.
It fucking is. But what do you do? Say no to a nice piece of ass like that? I'd like to see you try, fiddle man.
Alright.
Yeah, like he's ever gonna pull top shelf pussy like that. He's what? 100 years old now.
Easy Tiger.
Yeah, you pull incredible pussy, boss. No one pulls pussy like you.
Yeah, Urban Dictionary.
I do not understand. This fiddle play totally fell apart. The concept was solid, but the delivery tragically off. You sounded like a madman, not a cop.
Alright, we're out of here. Alright, everybody, I think that's it, yeah? For this evening. We're going to save it there. It's an autosave. I think that's it. It's 20 to 10. It's going to get really, really noisy now outside my house. There's a big bar. There's no DJ, and it's just impossible. They're going to be playing Baby Shark, Baby Shark, until like maybe 4:30 in the morning, and my windows vibrate, and I have a class at 8:30 in the morning, so it's going to be difficult until Wednesday. I think Monday is San Juan, you know, it's the night of San Juan, so they have all the fires on the beach and stuff. It's a really, really, really big party. And I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'm kind of bored with this, like, but, you know, it does, like and subscribe and help, you know. I hope you're enjoying this, yeah. I'm trying to describe the vocabulary and the choices that we're making, you know. It's pretty much impossible. This game is so crazy. This game is really, really, really crazy, you know. But I think it's going to be Hercule Poirot, which is a bit more relaxed. Although I was looking at a game yesterday called Lake, which looks incredibly cool for what I'm trying to do. Anyway, fantastic. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe. Do all the cool stuff, and it will make me happy. So that's the main thing, okay? Take care. I'm going to see you later. I'm going to be streaming a lot. So basically, if you're following, if you're subscribing, press notifications, because we're going to be doing vocabulary. We're going to be different. I'm thinking chess as well. I like to play chess. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff over the summer. So definitely, but I can't really make a schedule, you know what I mean? Because like I'm kind of freelancing with my work, so work pops up and work doesn't. So check it out. Take care. The world is going crazy, but don't worry. You're with friends here, and we'll all be grand. And I'll see you later. Good luck. Bye-bye.